In winter, to keep ourselves busy, we're driving on ice. Andiamo a Ghiacciodromo di Livigno. Livigno is a ski resort located more than 3 hours from its closest airport of the city of Milano, which is the biggest one in northern Italy. It's famous for being a ski resort in winter or a hiking place in summer, and it's currently the place where we're hosting a part of the Winter Olympics. Livigno is also the place where we can find the biggest, at least from Italy, ice driving course, which is also currently being hosted in one of the newest games, which is called Assetto Corsa Rally. 3 hours is a long way, but the scenery is nice. Clearly, we're not going with the GT86, and for various reasons. The first one is that I do not currently own any tires for driving on the ice, but these are currently available, like a friend of mine, which is more drifting oriented, is using successfully with tremendous amount of fun on his GT86. As you can see, he's very talented. If you want to look more about what he does, here are his Instagram or YouTube references. So the main reason why we're going is because I want to study the special driving techniques that you have to use when driving four-wheel drive cars on very low friction surfaces, for example on ice. In this situation, throttle and steering application combine in a much more intricate way, making this kind of driving being very special and very different than asphalt, and thus very interesting for me to study and figure out.
Il bump ti ha un po' fregato, nel senso che ti ha cambiato l'angolo della macchina. Tienila, apri tantissimo a destra. Ok. E tantissimo a sinistra, anticipa, bravo. Col motore terza, via.
The easiest way to enjoy ice driving is to enroll in one of their courses. Link in the description below if you want more information. There are various four-wheel drive cars and some rear-wheel drive cars as well. And if you're in doubt, you can just give them a call and they are very helpful in deciding what course is good for you or not. If you have a lot of circuit experience, they will suggest either the sport or the super sport course. To be honest, I've been going there for 4 years now, and I still find the sport course to be very useful to discover and practice those techniques that I told you about. But depending on what car you want to drive, maybe you want to try the ESGR, then maybe at that point the Super Sport course will be very good for you.
Vabbè, lo zio Nicola fa un altro sport.
There are also entry-level courses for complete beginners and even novice drivers. If she'd listened to me, I'd enroll my wife. She has no interest in driving fast, but ice is the perfect proving ground for practicing safety maneuvers. Thanks to the reduced driving speed on ice, there is plenty of time to correct mistakes, and a very helpful instructor will make sure that everyone is having a wonderful day.
È meravigliosa, è divertentissima.
Ne stavamo cercando in lui una, ma
Anche adesso voglio
non si
dire,
trovano. Sì, si trovano solo forse un po' di station, però il 1600 è uno spettacolo, bellissimo.
For us, let's say more expert drivers, It is another way to express our driving, to enjoy the purity of the fun at the limit. Moreover, it teaches us that in fact enjoyment does not come from the purity of speed, but from the time spent at the limit. On ice we're going slow and at low acceleration, but it is very challenging and fun and makes me want to buy a car just to practice this more. I have now no budget for a four-wheel drive car, so here is a lap with their CRSGR.
Buttalo dentro di cattiveria. Motore, mi serve motore di qua lì. Colpo, dai, freno, sei sul freno. Aspettala, comincia dal motore adesso. Guarda un po' dove acceleri. Alleggerisci appena, poi violentala. Vai, frenala bene. Convinto. Chiudila, lì. Bravo, calma. Bravo. Tieni il motore in tiro, non lo mollare. Non lo mollare. Tieni il motore in tiro che spinge, alleggerisci sull'osso, poi destra frenando. Motore in tiro, appena, alleggerisci. Per destra, tanto sinistra, aspetta. E giù motore, bravo. Portala larga. Chiudila così, anticipala. Ora devi frenare, però. Bravo, molto bravo.
Bello.
Toglila. Ok, vedi, stai in carico. Apri, destra frenando, subito sinistra, frenala. Chiudila. Motore.
Dai, spettacolo.
Macchina ferma. Più passiamo a destra.
It is true that I have a particularly positive view of the driving school, and after going there for some years I've become friends with them. This t-shirt is in fact a gift from them. But I can still honestly say that this place is worth a visit. Take care and see you next time.